Greetings, heroes and villains. It is I, AndrewChicken, and if you're looking for the spookiest of builds to play on this All Hallows Eve, then you've come to the right place, because I have the options for you. Today, I have for you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 builds for you, which you can use to terrify your enemies, subdue your foes, and even maybe torture yourself. The ID of every single build will be in the description down below, as well as gameplay footage of the build in question. Some of these videos are not for the faint of heart. After all, some of these builds are almost as spooky as my receding hairline. Oh dear. So without further ado, let's get started. Up first, we have a build that will make anyone crap their pants in terror. This is the Spooky Jump Scare Abrams build, and it puts two very vicious items together to form a devastating combo. You see, this build aims to answer the question, what would happen if an invisible 7-foot-tall blue demon teleported in front of your face and slammed you into a wall? Go invisible with the Veilwalker item, then sneak up on your foe and deliver unto them a pounding like no other. As you can see, this works very well in a real match, and it's a surefire way to make anyone jolt in terror. Just make sure that you pair it with the right damage items, like melee charge and point blank. Otherwise, after the initial startle, they're just going to laugh in your face. And, well, that's not very spooky now, is it? However, if you're looking for something to make the enemies smash their keyboards in a fit of rage, then look no further than the Warden Supermax build. This build is focused on locking the enemies up and making it so they can't do anything, and that is very spooky indeed. Just shoot them to slow them down, throw the binding word on them, throw the curse on them, throw the whole book at them, and they won't be able to do anything. They'll be locked down tight. They can't use their abilities, and they will disappear as quickly as they appear. There's nothing spookier than a curse on Halloween, especially a curse that lasts over 4 seconds long, because for some reason, superior duration also affects items, including the most powerful silence in the entire game. By cursing an enemy and binding them to the floor, you can leave them helpless and attack them violently like a sleep paralysis demon. It's especially fun with friends, unless your friends happen to be in the floor, and that's because the build doesn't actually come with that much damage attached, so you may want to have someone help you out with the nefarious pounding that you give them. But what if you wanted to be truly evil and spread the misery, not just to one person, but to the entire enemy team? Well, look no further than the Evil 7 Stun build. This is a build focused on stun-locking the enemies for several seconds on end. Place the first stun on Mo and Krill, and then Echo Shard, and place the second stun out, and look at how long that stun was. Ooh, multiple seconds on multiple enemies. And if that's not enough stunning power for you, then press your ultimate, and boom! Another tremendous stun hits the entire enemy team. Oh my gosh! And if that wasn't enough, you also have a 4th stun with the knockdown, and you have a 5th lockout with another curse, which is basically a stun. That's right, if you truly want to be a dastardly evil villain this Halloween, then consider stunning someone 5 times in a row. Look at how many stuns this is! Oh my goodness, this is truly evil. Just remember that you won't actually have very much damage at all, so please make sure you have teammates in the vicinity to actually, do the killing for you. But if that 7 build was too bold for you, too flashy, and you want something more subtle, you want to be everywhere at every time, ready like a stalker in the night to stun someone and maul them to death, then look no further than the invisible Magic Carpet Mow and Krill build. With this beautiful work of art, you can mount a magic carpet, fly through a veil, and invisibly stalk your prey from above like a hawk. And then, as soon as you've found your target, teleport on them and maul them to death. They'll have no idea where you came from or what is happening. All they'll know is that they are back to the respawn room. They'll have to consider renaming Mow and Krill to Wraith after this build because of how he stalks his prey like an invisible ghost throughout the night, seeking his targets to bring them inevitable doom. And for bonus points, be sure to pair this build with a bebop, because there's nothing more evil than getting hooked halfway across the map just to be mauled to death by a Mow and Krill ult. Oh, I shudder at the thought. However, there is one build so evil it still haunts me in my nightmares. It's so cruel that it makes me shudder just at the thought. Truly, this is one of the worst builds ever conceived of in all of Deadlock history, and it is perfect for a dark and stormy tale on this All Hallows Eve. What build could I be referring to that could make a rational mind insane? Well, look no further than Claymeister's Sharpshooter Sniper Billy build. This build is truly the stuff of nightmares. It is not for the faint of heart, and instead of terrorizing your foes, you will terrorize yourself. This build is so nonsensical, so delusional, that it could have only been conceived of by a truly rotten mind. What makes this build so evil, then? What's wrong with the sharpshooter item on Billy? Well, Billy has the worst falloff in the entire game. His weapon incurs falloff after just 17 meters, which is utterly terrible, especially when considering that Sharpshooter incurs its damage bonus after 15 meters, so you have a 2-meter window with which you can deal optimal damage, and this has no synergy whatsoever with his entire kit. Everything in Billy's kit wants him to be up close. Even his ultimate brings him in close quarters with the enemies so he can deliver unto them a beating. So why would you ever want to snipe with this character, who also has one of the worst spread patterns I have ever seen, some of the worst recoil? Truly, this is utterly abhorrent. But somehow this build gets even worse, because Sharpshooter is only half of the picture. This build also has Express Shot. Express Shot is only good on characters who have ridiculously high bullet damage, and they usually have slow fire rate to compensate, which allows the 185% weapon damage bonus of Express Shot to truly shine and deliver some incredible burst. How much damage does Billy do per shot? 20! He does 20 damage! So, Express Shot does, at Sharpshooter range, 88 burst! And this, mind you, is with max boons, maximum weapon damage. Do you know what does more than 88 damage at 2 minutes into the game? A splatter! You are losing to a level 2 Viscous who just started the game and has one item. Truly, this build is one of the worst things ever conceived. It's so bad. It doesn't even have good ammo economy. The damage is miserable, even at max boots. I have never seen something in my 1,000 hours of Deadlock this truly awful. There is no treat here. There is only trick. So if you want to torture yourself this Halloween and have nightmares for years to come, then play the Sharpshooter Billy build at your own peril. But alas, it is now time that I bid you farewell. I thank you for joining me this Halloween for some of the spookiest builds in Deadlock. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like down below and subscribe for more spooky videos from me. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!